Why does James say that we need trials in our lives? He said, count it all joy. Not only did we need trials, he said, consider it pure joy when you face trials of all kinds. Well, the reason is that we grow into trial. When things are easy, we tend to pretty much just stay the same. We might grow a little bit, but when we're put in the refiner's fire, we come out like gold. When you put into the refiner's fire, you're in the heat. All of the good things rise to the top, and the Lord comes and he sifts them out. He wants to keep what's good, and he wants to burn off anything that's not of him. That's why when Paul had a thorn in his side, and he asked the Lord 3 times, he was persistent. He kept asking him, Lord, this is bad, take it away. And we see what Paul went through. Paul wasn't a baby. He went through some horrible stuff, but he asked God 3 times to take that away. I think the reason that the Lord kept the thorn in his side is because he had already given Paul everything he needed to take it out himself. When Jesus was in the boat, when with the disciples and there was that storm, he stopped that storm for them because they couldn't do it. But oftentimes, we have the ability to stop the thing by growing through the thing. So for Paul, he had to use the Lord's grace that he had already given him. He already had everything he needed. So God wasn't saying, no, I just want this problem in your life forever. He wasn't saying, no, it can't be removed. He was just saying, I'm not going to remove it because I've given you the strength that you need. I've given you everything you need to walk through it. He wanted Paul to walk it out. That's why Paul later was able to say in Philippians chapter 4, verse 6 and 7, don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Make your request known to God with a thankful heart, and his peace that surpasses all understanding will guard your heart and your mind in Christ Jesus. He had to go through things that weren't peaceful. We can say we have peace when life is easy, but Paul had to grow through trials to get to the point where he could say, I've learned to be content in every circumstance. He had to go through every kind of circumstance to get there. He had to learn to get there. So when we go through trials, the Lord doesn't want us to look for a way out. He wants us to look for a way through. He wants us to look in his word for everything that he's already given us, and he will guide us. And in James 1:5 it says, ask for wisdom and he'll give it to you. If you don't doubt, he'll give you wisdom on anything you ask for. He'll give you wisdom to walk through your trials. And he'll show you what he's already put in you and what he's got in the word to show you specifically how to walk through your trial and grow through it. Because the Lord wants you to grow through it, not just get through it. God bless.